Someone once told me that if you know how to achieve your dreams, you're not dreaming big enough. That kind of resonated with me, since my dream is a world where we take care of each other, of ourselves, and of our environment. But before giving you all the exciting details about our project, the ways that you can support us, and what you get in return, let us look back for a moment and see who we are and where we are coming from. Let's start with me, Hannah. So I am Hannah Eckert, 29 years old and originally from Münster, Germany. When I was doing my master's in international development, I got a deeper understanding of how global injustice is manifested in the world and also in myself. These new insights made me sad and angry. I knew that I wanted to do something, but I didn't yet know what or how. Luckily, I wasn't alone in all of this. That's great. So I set out on a journey together with my sister to explore alternatives and solutions. Hey, I'm Julia. I'm Hannah's 12-minute younger sister. At about the same time as Hannah, although we weren't together at the time, I started reflecting a lot on the challenges of change. And what struck me the most was not the big number of problems that our generation had to solve, but the even bigger number of solutions that already existed. I could see that there was a huge gap between knowledge and behavior. So after we both got our degrees, me and Hannah decided to go to a 1-year permaculture education program to get some hands-on experience and close our own gap. When this year was over, we started our organization. It's time to help closing the gap for others and imply regeneration everywhere. So for about 3 years, we traveled around Europe offering workshops that allowed people to reflect, learn, and experience regeneration. However, pretty soon we came to the realization that we needed physical places where people could go and really experience a regenerative life in wild nature. So we started looking for a place, and pretty soon, with a little help from our mentor and friend, we met Manolo.
Mi nombre es Manolo, soy gallego. Mi sueño era comprar una casa en ruinas y poderla hacer con mis propias manos. Y después cuidar el entorno, plantar permacultura y hacer una agroforesta. Esta es mi casa y cuando yo llegué aquí por primera vez, esto era una selva, el tejado caído, todas las piedras caídas, árboles dentro de la casa, todo derrumbado. Bueno, al principio pensé que solo había esta casa y después fui limpiando y fui descubriendo una casa, después otra y después otra, y al final pues la madre tierra, la Pachamama, me dijo: tú no puedes estar solo aquí, necesitas ayuda.
Manolo's vision to protect the land and rebuild a community matched perfectly with ours. And it just happened that he too was an enthusiastic practitioner of permaculture. Now that you've got a brief background, it's time for the exciting stuff. We're gonna tell you all about this place, what we're planning to do here, and what you can get back for supporting us. Okay, you're looking at a drone shot of the land and the abandoned village that Manolo found. Here's Manolo's house, and here's more spaces for permanent living and lots of places to rent. Here we have our first food forest that Manolo planted 3 years ago. There are plans to make another one over here. The biggest house in the center will be our community house, the Hope Hub, next to a future cafe. And here, in the middle of the food forest, we will build a big kitchen / classroom / food processing place all in one.
Es imposible mostrarte todo el terreno en este vídeo, ya que contamos con 20 hectáreas de hermosa y diversa naturaleza. Pero en futuros vídeos le presentaremos estas partes una por una. Os contaremos toda la historia real de este lugar.
But now, let's take a closer look at the 2 places we will build and rebuild with this campaign. I'm standing in our first food forest. Here, you'll be able to pick fresh fruits throughout the year. And here, at this place, with your support, we will build a beautiful, big, round outside classroom, outside kitchen, where you will be able to take classes in permaculture and different topics, such as reconnecting with the food, with your body, and social justice topics. Hansi, and I'm standing inside of the future community house, the Hope Hub. Imagine waking up in one of our suites, private rooms or dorms, to a beautiful view, to the sound of birds and maybe even donkeys. These 2 main buildings is what we're aiming to build and rebuild with your contributions. It's gonna be built using only natural materials under the supervision of our bio-construction expert Javier. And it's gonna be amazing. We've already done a lot of work. Well, especially Manolo. But now our partners, friends and helpful volunteers are arriving, ready to work their asses off to bring this village back to life for our first visitors. That means you! If you choose to donate and support our project, you will help us to build a place for all of us. As a regenerative holiday getaway, as a work retreat, or as a regenerative leadership training for the leaders of tomorrow. So please donate and help build our first Hope Hub as a learning center for regeneration and systemic change. For yourself, your community or team, and our ecology. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.
Pues que recuperar la vida que estaba perdida, darle vida otra vez a esta historia. Eso sería lo bonito. Y dar un ejemplo a las siguientes generaciones que se puede vivir sosteniblemente y ayudar al planeta. Y cuantos más seamos, pues más fuertes seremos.